Wow. Just a standing ovation, man. Just wow. I'm just floored, bro. I mean, here we are. It's Tuesday afternoon. We here live in the living color here on the Mind Over Matter production channel. And I got to be honest with y'all. This was not only one of the best pay-per-views of the year so far, but I honestly think this event right here, SummerSlam 2024, will not only go down as an unforgettable night, but as a night that captivated the entire world of professional wrestling fans. Everywhere, no matter where you are, if you diehard WWE fan, or if you're a casual fan of the product, it doesn't matter. This night will be etched in history forever, bro. And everything was smoother than butter. This was a thing of beauty. This was a chef's kiss. We got the Monday Night Raw mini review coming up late because we got to catch up on a few uploads. It's been a pretty family heavy week, but we still circle back around to this thing called the YouTube machine, man. So what's up with y'all? I got to get right into this SummerSlam recap. This is a thing of beauty, man. I got to admit, even though the booking can be better in his PLEs, Triple H cooked right here. He cooked. I'll admit, I've been kind of hard on him in his booking a little bit, but, and I'm not even done. I got a whole upload on Triple H too. I'm not even done being harsh on his booking, but this event right here was a masterpiece from top to bottom, hands down. I enjoyed myself the whole time, even for the little hiccups that you would have changed, the little tweaks that you would have changed here and there. Bro, even those were completely missable. Like, even those little hiccups that I would have tweaked, even those were acceptable, bro. That's just how it's done. That's just how it's been done in the WWE. As of late, they've been hitting all strides, man. It's just the truth. That's how you build new stories, new characters, and new character arcs. SummerSlam 2024 be a night we all look back on. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I'm not bullshitting you, bro. 10 to 20 years from now, we gonna all look back on this event right here and say, damn, we was a part of history. Especially for the fans in the crowd. They gonna be the ones that's really gonna, remember this moment for the rest of time. This will be remembered as a night where a lot of careers were either made or taken off into the stratosphere. Let's keep it a buck. That's for damn sure. So that's what I like about this whole thing. Like, this whole night actually either made or broke careers. And the reality of things, it actually made way more careers than it broke them. So, yeah. So either careers were made or careers were taken off into the next fucking stratosphere, like Bron Breakker, man. Love it. Just love it, man. This I can look back on this and actually go back and hit replay on this SummerSlam. Loved it. This will be remembered as a night where a lot of careers were either made or taken to the next stage, man. I'm telling you. Like the Tiffany Strattons of the world, the Bron Breakkers, the LA Knights, bro. This was a magical night. And we gonna start off with dirty-ass Dominic Mysterio, man. This guy, bro, wow. I mean, towards the end of this match, they tried to play it up. They tried to play it off towards the end here, to make Dom look like he wasn't trying to help Liv, but he was trying to help Liv Morgan. I mean, I had that in the back of my head anyways, but I'm like, okay, we've already seen that, so just pull the damn trigger, Triple H. They did it, man. Shout out to them, man, the 3 H's, for this time not being able, or not being afraid, I should say, to strike when the iron is red hot. You knew the heel turn was sitting right in your face. You knew that you couldn't play up the same cards, or you made it confusing as to where Dominic looked like he's turning, but he's not. But we've been there. We've done that. Now it's time to pull the trigger. Man at 3 H's makes it happen. Heel turn on Rhea Ripley. Kisses Liv Morgan right in front of Rhea Ripley's face. Man, Dominic gonna need a fucking prayer and a miracle. He's gonna need something to turn him babyface again, man. He's gonna need something, because it ain't happening no time soon. This was epic. This was epic shit. Dominic Mysterio became a fucking legend. on this night. And this is what I was talking about, where careers were either made or taken into the next level. This man's career was taken into the next fucking stratosphere after this. Living up to his real dad, Eddie Guerrero's dream, lying, cheating, and stealing, man. He steals Liv Morgan. And this man, Liv Morgan steals him off Rhea Ripley, and they go out smiling. He's got that smirk on his face after he set up the chair for Rhea. This guy, man, he's the happiest motherfucker in the world. I'm telling you right now. He folded for Liv Morgan. Officially, this was the night to do it. Now, the Liv and Rhea match in itself wasn't bad at all, actually. Intriguing. Obviously not a 6 or 7 Meltzy Boy Classic or Undertaker versus HBK at WrestleMania 25. No, but the story in itself, it intrigued me. It kept me engaged enough to finish the match, and I like what they did. You're never going to get a 10-star banger out of Liv Morgan or not. This is not what this was meant for, AEW. This was not what this was meant to be. No, this was meant for the storytelling alone. Period, point blank, bro. They got in, they got out. It didn't overstay its welcome. I enjoyed it. Now, we move on to Sami Zayn versus Bron Breakker. Good call. It's Breakker's time. So to make a long story short, he basically mauls through Sami Zayn. I mean, just eats this man alive in 6 minutes. And that's all she wrote. This is Bron's time to be built up and possibly even into a Paul Heyman guy within the next 2 to 3 years, man. / world champion. Remember these words? Remember this video. Remember this video from the Prince. I'm telling you, Bron Breakker is going to the next fucking stratosphere, bro. That man is taking off. He is going to do incredible things within the next 2 years. By year 2, he's going to be world champion on Monday Night Raw. I guarantee it, bro. Mark these words. So, yes, career-making moment for him, man. Knocks off Sami Zayn. Sami, passing the torch to the younger guy. Great. He's been here to do his thing. He didn't overstay his welcome either, so Sami's going to be cool. Logan Paul versus L.A. Knight was a sleeper of the night because you didn't really expect much here in ring-wise. But I keep forgetting Logan Paul brings out the best in everyone he's in the ring with. This man brings out the best in everybody. He a rookie, dog. Let that sink in for a second. Let that sink in, man. This man is just a rookie. And he's literally everybody's best match so far since he's been on the roster, bro. Or one of the top tier best matches that anybody has had since he's been on the roster. And this man is just a rookie doing his thing. Like, no matter how you feel about him personally, I'm not the biggest fan of him personally, what he does, the prime shit and all the endorsements and advertisements and things like that. The fucking podcast, okay. His beliefs, political beliefs. I'm not a political person as much, but, I still have some standards about myself, right? Just like all of you do, but man, save that talk for when it's time to have that talk, right? You can go on his podcast, talk about this stuff. You can go watch videos about his fucking prime to talk about that stuff and how much you think he's a low of a person, bro. I don't care. See, that's the Generation Z shit, man. See, y'all care about all that, not us. We don't care. Anybody's over the age of fucking 28, 29, bro. We genuinely do not care. We talk about pro wrestling, and you can have all those claims, which that is, hey, man, that's your jurisdiction to have that opinion about him. That's fine. I don't give a fuck about Logan Paul, the person. I only care about Logan Paul, the wrestler. That is it. That is all. As far as his personal ventures and what he gets into and how he does it, how he portrays himself, I do not care. Stop being in your feelings and stop discrediting this man's talent for your personal aspects. Plain and simple. Your personal beliefs and opinions on him. Stop letting it cloud your judgment. This man got talent. I don't give a fuck about anything else. Just a professional wrestler. For LA Knight, this was a groundbreaking performance. He put on, man, that man jumped from the top rope. That was ill. It was like a brain buster from the top rope. Logan Paul doing the dive-in moonsault. Fucking fantastic shit, man. See, that's when it's done right. The high spots are done right because there are very few in between. Notice how Logan Paul always waits to bust out these moves and the times that they can actually breathe because he realizes that he's the heel and he's not trying to outshadow the babyface because the babyface has to get the moves in, bruh. Pro wrestling is just that simple, man. But you got some people that make it fucking complicated. Everybody want to show off their fucking flips and dives and flippity doos and flippity hears. Man, Logan Paul is one of the greats to do it, bro. This guy's just a rookie. So keep that in mind, man. Fantastic match. This was a banger, bro. 5 stars in my eyes. I don't give a fuck about a Melty Boy rating. I never cared. But they let it breathe. So no, this wasn't an AEW spot fest. This was fantastic shit. This breathed. This had room for spots to actually notice and remember. This was fantastic, bro. We then move on to Bayley versus Nia Jax. Now, Nia had to win here. I'm sorry, bro. Look, I thought Bayley would find a way to win. Not gonna lie, but at least Bayley went out strong. I mean, 2 power bombs. What happened? 2 bonsai drops. Pretty much sealed the deal for Bayley. We thought it was gonna be tippy time, but that party was clearly just a distraction for Nia to pick up the W. And yeah, man, I gotta be honest. I don't think she was that slow, right, to actually try it on Nia then, while she was legit alert. Like, come on, bro. She would have easily got folded like a fucking pancake. Stop playing. Yeah, I think Tiffany's a lot more crafty, or a lot more smarter than that to cash in on a not so fresh Nia Jax, no, but a still alert enough Nia Jax to fold her, to fold your ass. So yeah, pretty much it. So, yeah, I did not expect Nia to pick up the W here, but I actually thought Bayley was going to retain, but she wins. So, hey, man, beggars can't be choosers. I like the match. Nia Jax has been getting better in the ring. Everybody wins here. Just got to see what happens with Bayley next. So, we move on to CM Punk versus Drew Mac, the original Mac Daddy himself, man, the return of the Mac. This was everything it needed to be, bro. To make a long story short, man, the story of this match was quite simple. For all the simps that wanted to complain online and say and judge every little thing, right? Every little fucking movement in CM Punk. Oh, he's moving so slow. He's getting old. 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 We already know that, bro. Shut the fuck up. Just internet bitch slap, bro. Just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. We know that. Punk is way better than that, man. He's here to put on a fucking classic, but not a 20-star clinic, of course. You know, in this case, this is supposed to be a blood feud, bro. So the story to this is simple. His emotions got the best of him, causing the match. He thought Seth was making fun of him because Seth was a special guest referee here, but he wasn't. He was just holding the bracelet for him. But Punk beat himself technically. So bad blood. Hell in a Cell, man. This feud has to end in bad blood since Drew picked up the W here. And it may be a triple threat between him and Seth and Drew, but we'll see what happens at Bash in Berlin leading into bad blood. Only time can tell, dog. Will they just drop this feud off where it's at, you know? Or will they continue this on? Let's find out. Damian Priest versus Gunther. Intense. That's what I have in the notes here, man. Intense. Chop after chop. Kicks and slaps. Punch after punch. Man, you would have thought they was in Rocky 3 or some shit. Each moment made this match brutal. They had a great build-up. This was intense and needed to make this even more intense. This was needed to make this twice as intense as it was going into this. The fight was great. Gunther's chest was bleeding, bro. This is the right time to introduce blood when it's necessary, when it fucking matters. Finn Balor comes out to cost Damian Priest the title, man, allowing Gunther to get his legs on the ropes. Also, man, allowing Gunther to bounce back, get the vice grip in, chokehold of Damian Priest. But Priest escapes to a huge, and I mean huge, pop and crowd reaction, man. The crowd is behind Priest. Priest is hot. And then he rushes out to Finn Balor immediately after he gets out of the chokehold. So he didn't even give a fuck about Gunther at that point or the world title. He just said, fuck this. Ain't no way you just screwed me over, bro. But this blood feud, man, between him and Balor is going to be hot during the fall. So the Rage causes him the match and the title by being placed in yet another chokehold from Gunther and passing out. Damn, that was some epic shit. Gotta be honest, man. Finn Balor heel turn, I should say, was gold. So, man, we are seeing the Judgment Day implode before our very eyes, man. And then, of course, we got the main event, which was not too bad. I wasn't expecting this to be good, but it wasn't bad. So, of course, we got Bloodline Rules, making this thing way more unpredictable than it was. Solo takes the L here because during the match, we got what we all came here and expected. Roman Reigns. But before I get to that, of course, we had the Bloodline come out to help Solo during 15 minutes in. I mean, we were already 15 minutes in at this point, so, we didn't get Bloodline Rules until the very end, to be honest with you, man. So they came down, beat up Cody. KO and Randy come down for the save. Jacob Fatu enters the scene shortly after everyone else is gone and wipes out Cody on the table with a splash and nearly takes out his damn self here, grabbing his leg after the table spot, bro. So if it was a kayfabe injury, don't you think that they would have came up with another way to have him off the screen if they didn't want him confronting Roman? I mean, because that looked pretty fucking convincing to me. He's either a really good actor or he's legit hurt. And that'll be scary as hell, knowing that they just put a title on this man and they actually put so much hype behind him that he's already hurt. That's scary. So, hoping that Jacob Fatu is actually okay, and I'm wishing the best for him, man. I hope my fears don't become true. Anyways, we get what we all came for. Roman Reigns returning to the biggest pop probably I ever heard this man receive in all his years on the scene. Not even gonna stunt. This is Vince McMahon's wet dream come to life. Roman Reigns getting the biggest crowd reaction, positively that is, that he could ever get in being the biggest babyface of the fucking company, bro. Man, this is epic. This man came out to a thunderous roar, bro. Not the loudest pop, but loud enough to the point where a lot of people had genuinely missed him. And they're probably justified in that because SmackDown's been boring as shit, and I don't know why. Actually, I do. It's because it's unbalanced. And we're going to talk about that in the next upload. Bittersweet to the Prince that is happening now because he's a part-timer. I would have much preferred for Vince to, just pull the trigger at the time when he was a lot younger. And, for Vince to actually pull his head out of his ass when Roman was younger and not ready to transition into Hollywood, So, but, beggars can't be choosers. We're here now. So, despite all that, folks, there's no real room for complaints here. It's no real room. Here we are, finally, with Roman entering the ring, spearing Solo Sikoa after the Superman punch, wiping out Solo for Cody to hit the crossroads one last time, picking up the W, boom. Cody and Roman never took eyes off of one another. Keep that in mind. I want y'all to remember that. This will be the mutual respect over time since he's acknowledged Roman as the real tribal chief. Only thing to do now is finish the story with The Rock into WrestleMania, bro. That's it. That's all. Overall, this show was badass. I mean, from top to bottom. This was a non-filler, all-important, summertime vibe-ass show, and I loved it. Man, I enjoyed every second of it, no matter how many tweaks you can make to this card. I think this will still go down as the best PLE of the year, outside of Mania, and the best SummerSlam of the 2020s. For sure. For certain. No doubt about that. Man, they had dragged ass on SummerSlam all year, this decade. But this year, took over, bro. That's all I got. That's all I got for y'all, man. So, it's been a hefty week. Hopefully we get back to doing some uploads normally going into the brand new week. But I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I held y'all long enough. Shout out to all of the gang, man. This has been a tremendous event to witness, man. One that we can all go back and watch with our kids and our grandkids and their kids' kids. Shout out to all of y'all. Peace, deuces, and we out.